Well, here's me just before I joined up with the military in 1861. And then me reincarnated in 71. And this is supposed to be what I look like when I'm 62. I don't think we did. But we did get back to 1862. That was just a few slides to tide you over until the real thing starts. This is my trip to El Salvador on day number 1. We flew down on an airplane across all the water. I've been up for 36 hours by the time I arrived, and then they wanted to take me to see stuff. And our first stop was a huge lake. Here I am at Coatepeque Lake. Is that fishing nets down there? Behind that you can see Santa Ana Mountain and volcano. Yoli's going to throw me in the volcano. I think Yoli's going to fill me in. And from the distance we can see Santa Ana Mountains and Izalco. But before we get there, we have to look at all the sugar cane. Tops of those plants will be burned off so that they can harvest the crop. Supposedly it makes the plant sweeter. It takes a lot to do sugar cane. There's the mountains off in the distance again. They were full-size volcanoes. Still active. Now, there's the modern taxi cab in El Salvador. Here we are in the center of Hayaki. Masks of the mountain. You see in the picture behind us the 2 maps that represent this town. The colors of the town are blue and orange. How do you say that in Spanish? How do you say blue and orange in Spanish?
Azul y naranjado.
Well, that's where we are. This is the town I wanted to show first period, but nobody showed up. So I ran my battery down and took some pictures of their celebration of 2026 that is coming up. They had the decorations wrapped up in plastic. It is only November still. I'm making a movie here. I'm making a movie. There's some pictures of the decorations all wrapped up in plastic, getting ready for the celebration of the New Year. Oh, here's my wife and myself. Our job now was to find something to eat. But before we did, we wanted to take a look at the chapel here, which was an ancient chapel. It has been covered with sheet metal. I'm not sure if they use it anymore, but we found our food, and Yoli got a $2 plate. All the food here was $2 per plate.
Stand.
I bought enough food for 4 of us for $8.
So this is Hayake.
Here in
It's called the Masks of
Hayake.
the Mountain.
the
Because
masks
we're here
of the
at
mountain.
the base of the mountain, and there must be masks.
A small town, and
These are
papas, I think.
being
Probably
made
don't
by
know what this
Rose
thing
right
is.
there
Well, they're cooking
on the side of
some
the
pupusas. They're like pancakes with cheese in them.
Pero, so they don't bite. This is Yoli.
Oh, there's
Say
Yoli.
hello, Yoli.
Hello, everybody.
And this is the main drag. Before we sat down to eat, we had to look at the dog with one eyeball popped out.
These are
And
pupusas
Rose
by
made
Rose.
more pupusas.
Here in the little town
We
of,
took some back to the
how you say the town name again, Yoli?
school
Hayake, which is an old Nahuatl.
where we consumed them later. Oh yes, pupusas, the national food of El Salvador. Here's the main drag of Ayaki. And right on the main drag, you can see vendors making food. So we got back to the school, and I brought out the puzzle so the nuns could put it together.
So today I gave Fran the puzzle from the puzzle club to the nuns so they can put together El Salvador. For some reason they have all the pieces upside down. We'll come back to this after they make some progress. Meanwhile, 30 minutes later, it's now been 45 minutes. They're still arguing over the western part of the country. The only thing the nun from
We should note that this is their country. They're trying to put
Guatemala
together.
knows is that her piece is brown. Sister Francisca is protecting her 5 pieces. And Natalie is trying to figure out Chalacanain. It only took 45 minutes, but the girls finally did it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Now, just before we went to bed, we had to go to church, listen to a preacher, and then the revolution began.